Have you ever been a part of Art and Soul before? Or
So my first time at Art and Soul, I was actually performing here, and I had a couple of guys from Be On It back me up on some of my original music,
Okay.
and it was really really fun. They had a great tech crew. The lighting was beautiful, and it was like really really, you know, it was really fun. Yeah, that was my first time doing Art and Soul.
Awesome.
What about you?
For me, I've been in a part of Art and Soul maybe like 2 or 3 different times.
Nice.
But like as dancing for or with other artists that were being featured.
Okay.
So I was with like Ronnie Stone and Layla Hazelwood. I danced with them. And then when Ibarra was featured, I was with them as well. So it was super fun to be a part of it in that aspect. But this time being a featured artist, it's like, it's me. So that's really exciting and, you know, just kind of surreal full circle for me. So I'm really excited to be a part of it this year. So what are you doing in Art and Soul? Like what's your passion? What's your thing?
Well, for Art and Soul, I'm definitely going more in depth with more, you know, songs about mental health and being strong and being brave and, you know, just being able to be yourself. So I'm definitely opening some new paths, opening some old wounds, you know, really getting into that deeper side of who I am and who I want to be. So what inspired you to be a dancer?
I would say since I was younger, I've always been into like the arts. I started out as a gymnast, so I was always into like that movement quality. And then about my junior year of high school going into college, like I started dancing, I started choreographing, and then I was like, oh, I love this. This is a thing. I'm going to college for it, mom and dad. You know, it's one of those things that it just kind of took off from there. Choreography is like my true passion, and so like I'm super excited this year to share like my choreography through Art and Soul because it has a message and it can be reached to all ages, you know, like talking about things like your dinner table talk can be seen through dance, you know, and like shedding a different light on it maybe, or allowing just the younger kids to understand it in a different way than their moms telling them what it is, you know, like they see it through dance and they're like, okay. You know, so I'm super excited to shed some light on mental health and things like that through Art and Soul this year.
So that's awesome. So how would you say choreography helps you express yourself?
Oh man, I would, in so many different ways. Just listening to different music. First, what I do is like, you know, if I got something going on, you know, I find a song, I'm starting to listen to it, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna just dance. I'm gonna just dance it out. Probably by the end, I'm like crying, you know, like out of breath. But at the end, I have a story to tell and I have choreography, and I usually record it. So then I can see like what moves I did in certain moments, right? Then I usually like to put my choreography on other people. Now that I'm a little bit older, I don't perform as much, but I love putting my choreography on other people, which is why I have a company. And so I put my choreography on them, and then they tell the story, and it's just, at that moment, I feel like I'm like healed in that by seeing them perform it, me putting that choreography on them, telling my story, or even their own story, because a lot of times they're all like, yes, I feel the same way, you know, or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like just listening to that song and just dancing and moving and just dancing and moving until I'm done, you know, till I'm exhausted.
So since we were talking about mental health a little bit, I think it's amazing that Art and Soul is addressing the fact that we have to address mental health and physical awareness, you know, of our own beings. So what about you? Do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, I'm super excited that Art and Soul is touching on Black health and wellness this year because it plays a huge part in our Black community. I feel like a lot of times like that mental health or, you know, is kind of brushed under the rug. Like we good, we strong, we've been strong since the beginning, you know, and we have been. But now it's time to just realize that, you know, there are some things that we need to address. And I'm super excited to kind of shed some light on it this year through dance because we have some dances that are going to show kind of where we started with, you know, the having to be strong and how much it's bogged us down.
Yeah.
And then the come up of it on how we're getting help and how we get help and how we just take time to just kind of relax and be.
So I'm really, really excited for June to come up, because that's when all of the fun things happen. And I'm really, really excited about all the art and all the music and everybody's passions coming to life, and us being able to join everyone else. So, I mean, do you feel the same way?
Yes. I cannot wait to meet everybody. I can't wait to have everyone come out and see the different, you know, passions. I can't wait to see the schedule and be like, oh, I gotta check out my girl, you know. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for everyone to see the pieces and to hear the music. I'm just ready for Art and Soul. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'm ready to see you guys dance. And I hope you're ready to see me bust a move.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, she needs to stop, take her away. But you know, I'm excited. It's gonna be really fun.
Yes, I'm excited. It's an honor to be a part of it with you guys, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm ready.